This video is jumping through seated from downward facing dog. Here it is. My jumping through seated is not perfect, as actually my wrist lifts just a little bit, but I'll take you through to what it is that I do to do this. So you wanna keep your arms straight. I practice pull-ups. I find pull-ups are very good for jumping through seated. I found that girls have a hard time jumping through seated, but some of the girls that had a really easy time jumping was because they did some rock climbing, right? So there's two rock climbers that I met that jumped through seated no problem, and basically doing pull-ups is kind of a microcosm of rock climbing. Another thing I found very helpful is to do some leg raises. So if you notice, I keep my arms in alignment with my the sides of my body. That's because that's the same alignment that you want when you're jumping through to seated. And the reason you want to do some leg raises is because this will cultivate the engagement in the legs and abdomen, and you're going to need this engagement when you're jumping through seated. It's a very unethical approach to yoga, but believe me, it works. So keep your belly tucked just like so, or not kind of flaccid just like so, yeah? So it's very important to keep the belly tucked just like I showed you, because this will help you to jump into the seated position and will help consolidate the muscles in the body. This exercise, what you do is you just practice jumping up and down, again engaging the belly. Next exercise, walk the feet forward and hover, and walk the feet back. If you notice, again, very important that my belly is tucked in, so abdomen towards the spine. If the belly is flaccid, you're not going to have an easy time with this. Next little exercise, you walk the feet forward, and then you hover a little bit, you walk the feet forward, and hover a little bit. Once you have enough strength, you try and jump through using the blocks as you just saw. Another exercise is to just plant the hands and float into Talasana, or as you can see here, kind of like half Indian sit. Take a little break, cross over, and lift again. Very nice exercise to engage the bandhas and to engage the abdomen. Here, this exercise, you float up the wall and you bring one leg down at a time, one leg down at a time, and then once you're ready, you float and you jump through. You do it a couple of times. You bring the leg, you tuck in the abdomen just like I explained, and when you're ready, you jump through, again using the blocks. This exercise, you want to jump through, bent knees, and you hover. Same thing again, jump through straight knees, and you hover, and then straight to the legs, with or without the blocks. This one I came to V-sit. This is an advanced pose. You could just do it if you feel like it. And this next one is handstand to seated, yeah? My handstand's a little crooked there. I just wanted to give you some ideas. Very advanced pose, but try it if you could. And so here's the final pose, jumping through to seated straight legs. I hope this tutorial was helpful, and namaste.